Well, here's my GE Monogram side-by-side 36-inch freezer. In my other video I showed you repairing of the problem with the water leakage on the refrigerator side, but here's the freezer side, and it does exactly the same thing, except instead of getting water leakage, of course, you get water freezing sitting at the bottom of the freezer. And there we go, all iced up, and a sheet of ice forming the bottom, literally encasing these drawers that are just frozen in the ice pack. And of course you can't open the door easily because it creates a vacuum seal, and you have to sit there and wait for it before you can open the door. Well, I've chosen a day when it is a little bit cooler out. It's just below freezing. We haven't had too many of those days, so I can now throw everything outside and take care of this problem, and I'll show you how to deal with the drain, which is a ongoing hassle. I want to try to really clean it out well, blow it out even better, and see if maybe this will last more than a few months before it starts doing this problem again. Okay, I have emptied the majority of the freezer. These drawers I'm not going to be able to get out until it starts to thaw, and the problem is right in there. There's the drip pan under there, caked in ice, and there is the drain tube under there. And you can see that this is literally just a block of ice in the whole bottom of this unit. So we're going to start now just defrosting it. I'm going to get a couple of hair dryers, throw it in, and start the process of defrosting it and collecting all of the water, and then I'll show you how the drain is actually unclogged. Yep. Here we're slowly starting to defrost. Also time to discover all the wonders and mystery things that were in the freezer. Pig ears. They are really good fried, so forgot about those. A million cold packs. Everybody needs a ton of those. But a good time to clean house and do some inventory. Okay, finally managed to break free the basket and get rid of that. And we'll start to be able to take this up in pieces. Side is not quite ready. Okay, I finally got the rest out of the bottom drawer and able to start defrosting it a little bit more. The drain is right in there. See a little burn spot where I've done it before. It's a little bit too hot to say, but that's the problem. Making progress in freeing up the lower basket encased in its pool of ice. going to take this central frame out in order to actually remove the panel over the evaporator coil to give good access to the drip fan. Okay, finally unstuck that guy. Making progress. I'm taking out the central shelf support now, so it'll give me access to that back protective cover. Now we're going to go ahead and take this cover off. Okay, so now we're going to remove this cover plate. And we now have good exposure to the culprit, the ultimate culprit, the incredibly well-designed drip pan. And I am going to remove well, I'll show you. I'm going to defrost this. There's a little trim strip over here, but I don't think it makes any difference in terms of getting access to the vent. So I'm going to have to thaw that out and show you what it looks like once it's thawed out. Finally, there it is. There is the little culprit, and that guy still is blocked with ice at its entry. So I'm going to continue to defrost that until I can then really clean it out properly. And as you recall from my other video, this acts like the refrigerator. This drain has a little S underneath it, and so it's designed to form a little bit of a water seal, but it also makes it much more prone to clogging. I'm suspicious there may be some debris in it that's causing the recurrent problem, so I'm hoping that by thoroughly cleaning it out and blowing it out, that we at least temporarily take care of this problem. So I'm going to continue trying to thaw it out with a turkey baster and some Insta-Hot water, and see if we can encourage this to, you can see it's still completely blocked, but I'm hoping to get something through there. Okay, finally getting something through. Okay, I've thawed it out, and now I'm going to really try to irrigate the heck out of it. Okay, so I have the turkey baster. I have a piece of silastic tubing on the end of it that should fit easily into the vent hole. Good. also going to run a little zip tie down and see if it will go. Yeah, it's yeah. See, that's the bend right there, and that's where the problem is. You can't really get something all the way through it. You know, maybe close. Well, it does seem to be pretty good. I'm going to run a little bit more water through it. Really seems pretty good. So we're going to just finish drying this off and reassemble it. And I want to take a look at the drip pan under here. And we're just reassembling the back protective cover. Just 4 screws that hold that on. And then we're going to put the central bracket support back in. Nice and dry everywhere. Okay. And this is held on by just about 8 screws. And 1, 2, 3, 4, about 10 screws. So our thoughts were to put a piece of nichrome wire down that drain and periodically, maybe every few weeks, just hook a battery up to it and run it and see if that would maybe solve some of the periodic blocking. It's truly just a very, very poor design, and this appears to be an extremely common problem with this style of refrigerator. I think it also affects Sub-Zeros that have much the same design characteristics. and then this unit has the small shelves that the little glass covers that protect this guy. And these guys are go in like so. They clip in, and then there's a little retaining screw with a finish nylon washer on it that just helps hold them in on the side. So that piece just clips in, and then this further clips in, and the retainer goes in over here. Okay, so we are ready now to just start it up again and let it cool down, and then go ahead and put everything back where it belongs. And just check the ice maker is ready to go. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to check out the pan, however. I want to see what kind of garbage I might have gotten out of it. Okay. Well, you know, maybe a little bit of debris, but not really that much. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how long this fix lasts. Okay, there we are, ready to chill down, and then I have the drawers ready to just pop back in, sitting in just below freezing, so a nice rare opportunity to get this done without having to shuffle things between freezers. So let me know if you've had a similar problem. I'd certainly be interested in any other solutions that anyone's come up with. As I mentioned, the thought of a little nichrome wire that can heat periodically, thinking about it, and that may be a little modification that will make some sense. I don't know if anybody else has come up with a better solution. So let me know if you like this video. Please subscribe. I do have a number of things that I'm going to be posting on very different topics. I have my Ferrari restoration thread. I have a Ferrari Boxer, a BBI 512 82 that I have an extensive complete resto series on that we'll be posting in segments. This is nuts and bolts restoration of a previously excellent condition car, but getting it into 99 point type of condition. So a number of interesting things. Also the restoration of my Brunswick Regina pool table, antique table that I'm doing some meticulous leveling and restoration of its ball return system to get it to be as close to perfect as is possible. So some interesting things coming up. Hit subscribe if you'd like to follow some of these. Thanks.